Okay, this video demonstration is just for some feedback for the inventory listings page of ED 2.0. Again, it's just for the listings page, so I'm going to keep this as short as possible. There are exactly 10 items right now that I want to just point out. They're sort of minor interface issues, nothing too serious, I don't think. But it's going to accompany, this video link is going to accompany an email that I send. It's just going to include the actual list of things, so you can have something to check off basically once you're done each of the items. But the video is basically for a couple of the items that are a little bit harder to describe through just writing an email. So number one is starting from the top where it says no name for now. I logged in as Asim, which is the username. The no name for now should actually display the first and last name of the user. So in Asim's case, I believe his first name is Asim, his last name is Kawaja. It should say Asim Kawaja right here. Point number two is this little pixel line right here underneath the secondary menu. I can kind of see it right here. Starting from around this area till about the start of the primary menu. A third item, when I do a search filter, so if I just type in anything here, so let's just say 2, and I hit filter, it actually resets this filter completely, and it shows me, I mean the filter works, which is good, but it actually shows me or it actually cleans out whatever's here. What I want to see is basically the actual value that I displayed in here, and it should be obvious that the filter is on, because a lot of the times I find that users, whenever they're looking for something, they'll say, wait, this is not all my vehicles, and they won't even realize that the filter is set. With this, you can't even tell right now that the filter is set at all. So if I click filter again, it basically resets everything because I don't have any values here. Same goes for year from, let's just say 2007 to 2012. I hit filter. Okay, that one stayed, which is good. But I would like this to be a little bit more obvious. So bold, big and bold letters. It'd be nice if you could highlight this a little bit. This blue is a little too subtle, but if we can just really make sure that the user knows that that is filtered, then I think it'll help a lot. I'll just try the column sort here. Okay, yeah, so the column sort works well. Okay, so that's good. So I'm just gonna change this. So I notice as well when whenever that happens, it's kind of strange. It says year from, and then it kind of goes into the middle here. Same with the year to. So in order for me to reset it, it's kind of cumbersome that I have to reset it like that and click filter. It would just be nice if we had a reset filter button right here, or a link that would just basically show all the filters or all the vehicles. The fourth item, okay, the fourth item is actually needs a reset button, so that's just what I was talking about. The fifth item is the order of these filters. So the order of these filters should actually be available vehicles, reserved vehicles, pending delivery vehicles, delivered vehicles, and all vehicles. And available vehicles should be the first one, and it should be the default one as well. So it should always show available vehicles as the default filter. The sixth item is the column headers. I want you to hide completely the marketing and the car proof columns. I can't figure out what we're going to do with it right now, so just hide it for now and extend these other columns. I think you'll be able to actually extend the vehicle details columns by probably a good 10-20 pixels while you remove this, and just equally space out the other ones. The next one is the information text. So point number 7 is the information text right here. So what it should read is, if I'm selecting available vehicles, it should actually read 1,372 available vehicles displayed in the listings. So that's all it should really display. 1,372 available vehicles displayed in the listings. And in my email, I'm going to show you here, I have available in quotations. So just make sure that you sort of include it exactly how it's displayed here. When I change it to delivered vehicles, the number is going to change, which is great. But then it should say 1,072 delivered vehicles displayed in the listings. I'm not sure what this is, but just say 1,072 delivered vehicles in the listings. So that goes for every single display filter. Okay, and this has to work with the filters above. So if I put in stock number or a year from 2007, 2012, hit filter, and I have delivered vehicles, it's going to show all the delivered vehicles from 2007 to 2012. Let's say it's 500. This will show me 500 delivered vehicles displayed in the listings. Okay. Number 8, stock number and status should both be sortable. I do remember you mentioning something about the stock number, and I can't remember exactly what you mentioned, but basically it should be the standard stocks character sort. So those special characters are always first, and then the numbers, and then the letters, if you're wondering about alphabetical. Price should only be 2 decimal places, so remove 2 decimal places. And I'd like you to add a $sign at the end of the price here, or at the beginning of the price. So just a little symbol with a $sign here. So that was the last point that I can see. I'm just going to check one thing while I'm here. So available vehicles.